We have a guest in the studio. I love having guests, and I love welcoming Reverend Sophie. Good morning, Sophie.
Morning. It's so nice to be in the studio because you get to
Yes.
see everything that goes on behind and get to have a chat beforehand as well. It's really lovely to be here. It's great.
It's been lovely to have you here. And of
Yeah.
course, we're going to have you back on Thursday as well. I love
know.
it.
Yeah.
Last Thursday, it did descend into a little bit of chaos. But it was so much fun, and thank you to I don't know if we're allowed to RS who got in touch with his confession, and also Father Neil, not confessing but almost flying the flag with a little bit of a braggingness, and be like, I seek no forgiveness for this, because if anything, it's made his life more convenient.
Yes.
He just has to walk up to the counter. The bag is given to him, card on, and he's out. Just making
I
it
love it.
quicker in the morning. I wanted to ask Reverend Sophie something, because you've been spotted out and about.
I have been spotted out and about. I was in a state of shock. So I went into Marks and Spencer's, and the lady in Mark this morning went, "Oh, you're that vicar that's on Pure West Radio." And I was like, "Oh yes, I am."
Oh yes,
this is me.
I love that, being spotted out and about.
Yeah, that's great.
And we're live on Facebook now, so if you want to spot Reverend Sophie, this is what she looks like if you're on the Facebook. So say hello. We're on YouTube and X as well. It's Grati-Tuesday. Avril is with us this morning. Grateful for waking up every day is a bonus. Stephanie Wheatland, my son's school. He attends the Gwenllian Education Centre, and the staff are just amazing with him. And we've got some others there as well, G.
Yeah, I'm just having a little look through now. Julie Jones is very happy and grateful for being healthy and happy. So good morning to you, Julie.
Yeah, Steffi Gardner's in as well. She's grateful for Withybush and all the staff there as well, which is wonderful.
Yeah, Peter Krause has been in touch. Good morning, Peter in Pembroke Dock. I like to help as many people as I can, and my life, this is my life, and I don't want to change it. I just want to be there to help. So thank you, Peter.
Yeah, Denise with one of my favourite things in the whole wide world, a sunset over the ocean at Broadhaven.
Nice.
Absolutely wonderful. And Kath Edwards, a lovely relaxing bank holiday weekend before the madness of a work week. And looking at your traffic and travel this morning around Haverfordwest and Pembroke Dock, it's so busy out there. So that tranquility that Kath's had over the weekend, I'm sure has got her ready for the manic week.
Yeah, and we've already talked about Kev Bennett's in as well with Life. Catherine Yardley, we gave the dog a big shout out on our celebrations, and Team Sky waiting for the flowers in bloom in the garden at this time of year. It's a wonderful time of year. And some as flavour of things to be grateful for on our Facebook here this morning, Reverend Sophie. What perspective are you going to give to us today?
Oh, do you know, I'm grateful for dancing today.
Ooh.
Grateful for dancing, yes. So I shall tell you all about that and the fun that I had this weekend just gone. I went to a ball, which was great fun, and it was to raise money for Addison's disease. So that had great fun at the Wolf's Castle Hotel and Spa. And so I've been thinking quite a lot about dancing, and there's that proverb, isn't there? Proverb saying, dance like nobody's watching. Like nobody's watching. And I personally think we need to do a bit of dancing like nobody's watching more often. Like I really do feel it's about letting yourself go. It's about allowing just the moment to take over and just relaxing into it and going, do you know what? Stuff what everybody else is doing. I'm just going to dance. So I think we should do that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people listening now is like, yeah, I agree with you. And then they might stand up to go and do something. And then all of a sudden we start censoring ourselves because of the people around you. And you think, oh, no, I better not do that. Or I better not say that. Or I can't do that because of what might someone think.
Yeah.
How can we help get over that?
Well, I think that's a really, really good question. And I think it's, personally, I think everybody should just mind their own business and not be judgmental. That's the first thing. So, if you want to dance, if you want to belly dance, talking of which, this weekend,
Yes.
it's National or International Belly Dancing Day.
On Saturday.
On Saturday.
Right.
On Saturday. So, should we give it a go, Gina?
Oh.
Go on, G. Go on, G.
You've got to shimmy around, haven't you? You've got to have your tassels on and all your little skimpy bits and pieces and get your guts out.
You remember those Madonna tassels? I'm not getting my belly out for anybody, I tell you. It could stay firmly inside my shirt.
Go on, take it off and just leave your collar on. It'd be fine on Saturday.
Okay. Oh, I thought you were going to say just leave the collar on.
You
Nothing
can
else.
leave your collar on.
Nothing else.
Sophie, just do what you want to do. It's not anybody else's
Absolutely.
business.
It's got
No
nothing
worry.
to do with anybody else. Get on and enjoy yourself. Don't worry about what your dance moves look like. Just get up and dance. Do you know, I don't know how many of you have ever watched Grey's Anatomy.
I'm aware of Grey's Anatomy.
So the main protagonist, Dr. Grey, and her friends Yang and various other people, every so often when they come home from work, they just put the radio on and they start dancing in their living room. They don't care. And it's just that release of endorphins and everything that come with dancing. And I just think that is amazing. And if more people did dancing in their living room when nobody's watching, I reckon the world would be a better place. So I'm challenging the whole of Pembrokeshire. Get your dancing shoes on, get out and do a bit of dancing.
You've just reminded me, when I was in university and for a couple of years afterwards, me and my mate, we used to have 1-minute dance parties. Yeah. And if things were getting really like slow or turgid and it was like, I just can't focus, I can't do anything anymore, we would put a song on for a minute, we would get up, we'd shake it all about, we'd have a 1-minute dance party, and like, wow, it's out my system now. Yeah. And you crack on and go again.
Yeah, that's it. And you're probably all wondering, what has this got to do with Jesus? Well,
there's the song, I danced in the...
There is, precisely. Dance said, wherever you may be, I am the Lord of the dance, said he, and I lead. And I feel like life should be a dance. It should be a dance. And I think Jesus would be a full advocate for that. But also, he did do a good party. I mean, the wedding at Cana, he turned water into wine. I'm sure there was some dancing going on and some drinking going on. I think he'd have enjoyed himself. So I reckon that is as good as link as any I'm going to make for that today.
I'm happy with that one. Life is one big dance party, and it's important to remember that we're all dancing in our own rhythm.
Yes,
we've all got our own song. There's not one dance whatsoever. Gina, Maria's been in touch as well. I totally agree with Reverend Sophie when she said that people should not be so judgmental, as it's so soul destroying. Life is for living.
Yes,
definitely.
Totally
agree with you.
I agree with that.
Thank you so much, Reverend Sophie. We'll see you back on Thursday morning for confessions. We would love your confessions. Send them in. What is it that you want the Council of the Breakfast Show and Alive and Kicking to consider? We had playing pranks on the soldiers in Camp Bastion in Afghan, saying that an indoor swimming pool was going to be built there, when actually, and they were looking for volunteers for lifeguards, when in actual fact, it was the waste disposal unit. If you've got something similar or completely different, we would love to hear from you. We've got your handpicked What's Ons of the Great Wildlife Farm and Deer Park, and also I've put Dancing is Healing on.
Dancing is healing. Love it.
We've got that to play for you. Thank you very much to Maria for getting in touch on the Facebook. We'll be back. It's now 9:15. See you on Thursday.
See you Thursday.
Folly Farm